Hey guys. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Oh, there he is. You guys, I am super excited. I love anybody that does stuff for kids. You guys just don't understand. Hello, hello.
Uh-oh, we're here. What's
What are
up?
you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. We here. We in the building. What's
Yes,
going
we
on?
are. We are. This is super exciting. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
we in
gonna
the building.
I gotta plug your information down here at the bottom. But
You got
first
to.
off, you guys, I want to introduce you to you want to be AJ or Billy?
You can call me Billy. We Billy right now. We Billy. Straight
I
up.
know in the webinars you be AJ.
Straight up. Straight up.
But you guys, this is my good friend Billy Allen, who is a librarian and does some amazing things for kids. And so if you have any children, young children, what ages? I
From
know.
ages, I start real young. We
Yeah.
start from as early as 6 months all the way to 7.
Yeah. So if you guys have 6 months to 7-year-olds, you want to watch this live because he's absolutely amazing. He loves what he does.
Man.
And he's a Black librarian, y'all.
Yeah.
I am super, super excited. So, what I'm going to start with, well, I'm going to be putting your information down here at the bottom, but I want to start with how did you start this business? I mean, give us the backstory on you and what led up to this amazing business.
So, for those, welcome everybody. I am Billy Allen. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I currently reside in Miami, Florida. So, the reason how I started 3kingsvision was kind of funny because when I got out of high school, to give a little backdrop on me, got out of high school, went to college at first, went to some state, flunked out, trying to chase all the girls and all that stuff. And my dad was like, you need to go in the military. Went into the Air Force. I was a medic in the Air Force. And when I got out, I was like 22, 23 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, okay, let me follow my mom's footsteps. So I was going to be a nurse. So I went back to school at 25 in Missouri. If you ever heard of Lincoln University, it's an HBCU in Missouri. So
Okay.
I was going to be a nurse. Halfway through my undergrad degree, I asked my homeboy, I was like, yo, man, what's up, man? What you going to do after school? He was like, man, I'm about to be a librarian. And I'm like, the same response that I get when I tell people what I do for a living, I'm like, what the hell a librarian do? So he introduced me to my mentor, who is now the director of Broward County Libraries down here.
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew how big the field of library science was. Like, every business has a librarian. Microsoft has librarians. Google has librarians. Hospitals, every business. So our job is to help people get information. So I'm like, I could do this. And I'm seeing how much money the black males make because we barely make up 1% of the field.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we really the minority. So I changed my major and then get my bachelor's degree in biology with a minor in library science. So I didn't even know you had to get a master's degree in library science to become a librarian. People don't know that.
Yeah.
So,
I would have never thought it.
Yes, I went on an internship, graduated, I went back home to North Carolina, and I got my master's in library science in 2016. So I went back to school at 25, got my bachelor's at 29, and got my master's at 31. And here I am, 35 years old, done with school. So
nice.
My story time started getting real popular. And like in the Pembroke Pines community, it was ranging from 50 to 150 people each session. I'm doing back-to-back sessions.
Wow.
And I always been goofy. I always like to entertain people and stuff.
Oh, I would have never thought.
So, I thought about it. I said, is anybody doing a kid show for the black community?
Right.
I looked, I'm like, damn, I haven't seen anyone do this since Reading Rainbow.
Right.
And to be honest, like I watched it, but I didn't watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I said, now this is so funny because a year and a half ago, I kept telling all my friends, I said, you know, my story time's popping. I'm gonna do a kids show. And I kept procrastinating. My dad said, man, just do it. So, you know this as a business person. The hardest part about pursuing a business or your dreams is getting started. So I created 3kingsvision. So I said, my purpose is to influence our young kings and queens to develop a lifelong love of reading. So in our community, this is foreign territory. Like, especially when you talk about education as far as story time. Story time is not nothing new under the sun. White people, they've been hip on this. Like when I say kids, I define this term kids educational entertainment. So like you see Blippi, you see all these other people, Cool School. I mean, Blippi made over $350 million last year.
Wow.
But check this out though. Can't nobody do a story time like me. When they see this thing live, when they see this work, how kids react to me is undeniable, and I'm passionate about it. Like, I love it. Like, I mean, I get a rush as far as making kids happy. Because if you don't know, story time is a tool to help you and your child develop the love of reading. So, I don't know if you ever been to a story time with your little ones growing up.
Long time ago. That's a long time
ago. So, the thing is, mine's a little different. And you see a lot of people online doing story times. Look, mine, I'm coming with the energy because I tell people, I'm helping you develop the love of reading. Like for real. You can read a book, but can you read a book? It's a big difference. Big difference. Absolutely. So, like, I do the stories, I do the sing-alongs, I do the finger plays, the felt board activity. It's like a gumbo. I said, you get it all. And you're going to be entertained, and the parents going to be entertained as well. So, I've been doing this for a year and a half. I got a kids show out on YouTube. You see it in the background. You know what I'm saying? Marketing plug. But, you know, subscribe to 3kingsvision. You feel me? So, I mean, all in all, I'm passionate. This is not work. And my librarian work and my brand work go hand in hand. So, it's nothing but God love. You feel me?
Yes, man. Yes. Now, do you sell anything? Do you actually have products that you sell?
So that's interesting. So I just started putting a little t-shirt line out there. And so I give you as far as like business wise, I'm not worried about the money right now. I'm trying to get the word out as far as getting the subscribers up on YouTube. People think it's an easy task. It is such, like people on their phone all damn day.
Yep. But you can't get them to subscribe to shit.
But you know, and people look for the validation and all that. But when they see this is like, I told you this before when we was on the virtual thing.
The webinar.
It is foreign territory, so it's not like I can study somebody as far as the direction where it is heading. So to answer your question, these storytellers, these white people, and these library systems that I hire, I only charge $150 for a story time session in person at a daycare or school, depending on the school size. These people are charging $350 to $700 for 30 minutes. So imagine you doing that 3 times a day, 5 days out of the week. You know, there's people making well over 6 figures with this. But me, I'm not even worried about it. I get paid to do this as a librarian. I'm just trying to get the word out because the word, when they see this content and how the kids going to respond, that's the main thing. Parents are always looking for ways to keep their kids engaged. Yeah. And I'm going to say this word a lot, engagement. That is the key to everything, keeping people engaged and getting them information. This is a lifelong, step that we're giving them, this tool, because you got to start young. I mean, we can see some of our young kids in middle school and high school that frown upon reading or whatnot. The way I developed my love of reading, my mom introduced me to stuff I love. I love basketball. I love video games. So I always love to read, but I'm like, okay, let me start with the little ones. Now, the story times, in my story time, I have large crowds, but the younger you start, they may not know they're learning, but they're learning. And I highly encourage the parent to be engaged. So even if you're watching my show, I do phonological awareness, which is the sounds. If I say bzzz, or, I exaggerate words. I make impact on words. Like, I like to say I bring power, bring energy. Like, it's so funny. I don't know if you watch battle rap. I'm a big battle rap fan. So battle rap is real theatrical now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
when you're telling a story, you gotta have stage presence. You know, so you gotta have vocal projection.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that it factor. So, you know, just creating this platform is just something that I feel like is so much needed in the Black community, because we need more positive Black male role models other than a rapper or an entertainer.
Yes, that was going to be one of my main questions to you. How important is it, from your perspective, how important is it for Black librarians, you know, Black cartoons being shown to our children? I'm going to tell you now, when I was growing up, I never seen not one Black librarian, to be honest. I'm 46, so it was all old white women. So I never seen not one Black librarian. So this is a new one for me. I'm super excited. But how important is it, you know, for them to see us when they walk into a library, or to see us when they're watching a cartoon?
Representation is everything. And I don't care what field you're in. They need to see us. They're like, true story. 4 months ago, I'm in the grocery store. So a little kid runs up on and hugs me from behind. So I'm like, hey, what's going on, little man? So the parent was like, are you Mr. Billy? And I was like, yeah. She said, my 4-year-old watches your show. I said, okay, you know, I'm like, that's what's up, thank you. And I asked him a question. I said, why do you like watching this show? Do you know what this 4-year-old said?
I know it was good and real, because they don't know how to lie.
Right. He said, Mom, because he looked like me. That's the win right there. That's the win. That's the win. They have to see us. That's just like when they see LeBron James on TV. They want to become a basketball player and whatnot. They need to see someone, and I hate to say it like this, I ain't a corny dude. You know, my look is different, so I look like a lot of them. So when they see that, they're going to get more engaged with someone holding a book. You know what I'm saying? In our community, for some reason, as they get older, reading is frowned upon, like it's not cool, man. You're never going to stop reading. You're never going to stop getting information. And that's why this tool is residual of information, not residual income. You're getting residual information because it comes full circle. It's going to come back to their little brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and that's the impact we're trying to have.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Now, you're in Miami, right?
Yes.
So for anybody that's in Miami, where are the different places you go? Do you do like after school programs, or everything done at the school or the library?
So when I do my story times at my library, if you're in the Broward County, Fort Lauderdale area, Miami area, whenever we open due to the COVID, but my story times are at 10 and 11 o'clock on Tuesdays. But I do go to the daycares because, you know, it's that thing, conflict of interest. I had to sign paperwork, I'm doing my business or whatnot. So I do it outside for 3kingsvision. I do story times at your daycares, your schools, even right now, because I'm a storyteller. If you want me to do a story time with your kids, I ain't charging nothing. Just put me in front of the kids. I ain't charging nothing. Look, just put me in front of the kids. All I want is to subscribe to the channel. Like, I just need to support. That's I mean, the money that come later, you know? I'm so passionate about getting this word and this information out. And if you know anybody that want to do birthday parties, I do it all. Like, if you want me to cater it to a specific theme, like, we're going to get it. Like, we're going to get it. And like, it's something they ain't never seen before. So.
Oh, my gosh. This is awesome. Now, let me ask you this. What has been your biggest challenge since you've started your business?
Okay, so it's 2 ways to look at it. This is an entire, like, big learning experience for me. Once again, like I say, this is foreign territory. So I don't have anybody to ask for information as far as like, yo, man, when you did this and did that. No, it's all on me. So I'm kind of like I'm paving my own lane. But I would say, and I'm a real positive person, but one thing I like to say is I graduated from 2 HBCUs. Lincoln University and North Carolina Central University. I would say maybe 7% have been supporting me. My biggest support has been people that don't even know me. This includes family members.
And
it's sad. it's sad. But the dope part about it is kids are born every day. Parents are always trying to find tools to educate their kids and keep them engaged. So I really haven't had problems marketing it, but it's like, okay, when you're trying to take it to social media, now I'm learning about the SEO, the search engine optimizations, learning these algorithms about YouTube, and you're like, damn, it's really a science behind this. And I think one of the life lessons I've learned is don't nothing happen overnight.
No.
You got to put your work in. And even like, doing promotion with you, you see, I'm putting my work. I'm plugging that bad boy in. I ain't just relying on you. We working together. Like, that's how I push my stuff. Oh, about to cuss. But, that's how I'm going to push my stuff. Because it's important for me because I believe. And that's the only thing that matters. And I would say just learning how to market this because I know, like, nobody has to tell me. I know I have to attack the parents. You got your single moms. You got your married couples. You got the daycares. You got the schools. It's as far as just getting it out there. And I'm a one-man army, but now I'm recruiting my best friends. I say why so Phil on there to help me out because, don't nobody make it by themselves. You got, this is how you build empire. You put your people on. And I would say just getting over the disappointment of worrying about who supports you. And once I got over that, it's like whatever. Because I run my personal page and my 3kingsvision page, and it's like I would get hundreds of people look at the story, but I'm like, why don't y'all subscribe? It's like, why not? But then my personal page has been kicking off. Like last summer, I made the shade room. So I started from, I think I had 115 followers and went up to literally to 1,000. And another challenge is just being consistent because I think I kind of dropped the ball with the momentum around like September as far as putting content out. So I gave myself a break as far as developing a plan and strategy instead of just freelancing everything. And everything now, I'm ready to rock. Like, I'm ready to work and get this work out here.
Right. Look, Jermaine said, I have to say my son is warming up to Mr. Billy, and is it Beezy?
Busy. My boy Busy the Bee, man. You see he back there? He back there in the background. My boy Busy the Bee. So,
oh my gosh.
It's funny because if you wanted to like do kind of a comparison, this show is kind of a mixture of a Blues Clues, Reading Rainbow type vibe. And I just love it because I could always read a different book. You can never really run out of ideas of content. You can repeat the same content but read different books.
Right.
And it's exciting. Like I say, this ain't work. Like I'm at my place, at my crib. I got the green screen back here. Yeah. Majority, 95% of my content been recorded at my crib.
Right.
So, just being resourceful. I feel like it's never like a challenge other than promoting. But as far as like once people see it, they rocking with it because it's a blackmail. And then like you say, on top of that, it adds credits to me that I'm a librarian. So the education aspect goes hand in hand as far as, okay, this is legit. He's a real educator and he knows what he's doing. So there's no man that God love.
I know that's right. Now look, have you set up, I just subscribed. We're doing Storytime tomorrow with you. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
See, this is why we do these lives and these webinars, man. Gosh, I lost my train of thought. I was thinking, no. Have you set up at vending events, like set up at expos and things like that yet?
I probably did one locally. I did a Christian book fair for all local authors. Even on my platform, if you're a local author with a children's book, send me the book and I will bring that book to life. I've had Martellus Bennett, the NFL player, send me a book. He found me through social media. I've had local artists, Tanisha Chambers, Aisha Rice, any black authors. If you got a children's book, I think her name is SJS Stories. My friend, I butchered the name, but I'm supporting all black local authors.
Oh man, I got something to send you. I got something that follow me that I can send you.
Yeah, so Tanisha Naylor, we got a good project coming out. So that's my thing too, to provide an outlet for them. And it's just a learning experience. But to answer your question, due to this COVID thing, I had a whole summer planned out. We was attacking every daycare, everything. I know Miami does a big book fest there. When they see this thing live, like if you follow me and go to my 3 King Visions page, when you see how these kids react, there ain't nothing but that work coming, that God loves. So
I know that's right. Now look, when you do your thing live, how long is it? How long does it?
It can range from 25 to 30 minutes. I do typically 3 stories, and I'm doing for the stay-at-home parents right now every afternoon a story time. So you can check for me in between 5 and 7. I've been trying to experiment with the times to catch people.
Right.
You know, I get off work or whatnot. But
yeah,
I'm doing that for them. So if you want to see it live, you can check me out tomorrow afternoon. But 25, 30 minutes. We do 3 stories. We do the sing-alongs. We do all that. Like, and it's funny because when I first started doing this, a white lady was trying to train me how to do story time. She was like, I want you to do Old MacDonald Had a Farm. I'm like, I ain't never did that growing up, so I ain't doing it now. Like, I ain't feel comfortable doing that.
I know that's right. Look, Yes Bundle said, I'm 38 years old and I'm subscribing tonight. I'm a big kid at heart. That's what I'm talking about.
And
he got 2 sons. I mean, they're teenagers, but he's still got 2 sons, you know, so.
And the funny part about it is, I do it for the parents as well, because you can't just engage the kid. You have to engage the parent. And so with any cartoon, I know my little adult references out or whatnot. Like, I got an episode where my co-star Busy the Bee, you know, he dressing up like a fireman, a doctor. I'm like, okay, Busy, you got that drip for sale. Or, you know, you got to keep it engaged. I throw hip-hop references out. So it's entertainment, too.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Our community loves to laugh. You know, that's one thing we don't have a problem doing is laughing.
Yes.
Jermaine said, you need to do Old MacDonald.
So I got to flip it, though. I got to do it my way. I always flip a lot of these kids' songs. I got to flip it my way. Got to.
Absolutely. Now, look, have you ever reached, I can't remember his first name, but the guy that did the Reading Rainbow?
LeVar Burton. Now, one of my friends asked me that too.
LeVar?
I haven't did that yet. Because I don't know. I need to reach out to him, but I feel like let me build my momentum. But I feel like when he see it, he gonna rock.
He gonna rock with it anyway. Because you're a black man doing something for the kids. I'd reach out to him now. I wouldn't wait. He might have some ideas for you, or some contacts for you, you know. It's never too early to reach out because you're in your early stages, and he may be able to help you not have to go through jump over some of the hurdles that he had to go through. He may have ways to get you from point A to point B, and you don't have to worry about that hurdle.
Can we find me on YouTube? Subscribe to 3 King Visions or type in Storytime Adventures with Mr. Billy. There you go. Hey, you know, we plugged that bad boy. That bad boy. 3 King Visions.
Simply said, this is great for my grandson. Jermaine said, remember, we have to hit all markets. We need to connect with all markets. Yes, that is true. We do need to connect with all markets, but at the same time, you do it your way.
And the dope part about it is
we're doing shit our way.
I mean, the dope part about it is it's attracting all demographics regardless. Because when the kids, because like at my library, it attracts the whites, the Hispanics, and the blacks. They love it. So, you know, when I say it's all about the kids, it's really all about the kids. And I mean, parents, if you really want to see it, just take a little clip, scroll down the page. You're going to see that work. You're going to see it.
Absolutely. Now, you coming to the expo?
You already know. You know I'm coming.
No, since you're coming to the expo and you're going to be a vendor, right? You're going to set up your okay. So how about I put you in for a story time? You know, you could do some story time throughout the expo. I can I can get with my DJ and I can slide you in there in a slot. How about that?
Oh, that works.
So Richmond, Virginia can get that work.
They're gonna love it. They gonna love it.
Yeah, because Richmond, Virginia is predominantly black. So, you know, that's going to be amazing for our community. So yeah, let me write that down. Get in touch with DJ.
Oh, I don't even worry about it. I got you. I'll remind you.
Yes, because I think that would be great. That's why I was asking you about how long you do it. That would be amazing. And if we have any authors that are coming that have children's books, you can do their book.
Look,
so it's a win-win. You're plugging them, you're plugging you.
I mean, it's gotten to the point, even when in my library or when I get home, when I pull out a book, I don't even have to flip through the book. I can just look at it, flip a couple of pages, and be like, okay, boom, let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I just have a gift from God to tell stories and bring them to life. And, you know, that's my passion. Like, I mean, yeah. I can't stress it. Like, you know, I feel like a big kid myself, you know.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm 46 and I still am a big kid. So I'm excited. I can't wait for you to come to the expo and do your thing. He said, I would, yes, Bundle said, I love when he says that. I'm not sure which part of that.
Well, you know, I got quotables for days. I got so many quotables.
Sure. He said, I would like, what did he say? I would like to put your books. Yes, Bundle, repeat that.
What do you mean? Like put out a book?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, multiple people said for you not to wait to reach out to him. So I recommend you do that when we get off this live.
I will do it tonight. Watch. Just
reach out to him, and one or two things is going to happen. He's going to respond back or he's not. A lot of times they get so many messages, and that is with me as well. And people don't understand that when you've got 84,000 followers, the DM is non-stop. Some of the people that I would love to talk to or love to have a conversation with, I miss them for all of the junk that is put in my box. You know, because any and everything goes in there, and a lot of it is just like, why are you sending me this, you know, crap? But I would send him, I'd send him a message and see what happens. And you also might be able to get his email address. A lot of times you can reach people by email. And you know, you got Coca Brown's email address. Send her a message and ask her.
I might have to send her another one because I definitely sent her a message. I was waiting on that.
Yeah, send her another one and say, hey, do you happen to have this gentleman's information? And if you do, could you give him my information and ask him to reach out to me?
Look, I'm on. Believe
me. Yeah,
me.
I'm going to have to stay on your ass. I see this.
Someone had a good question about legalities.
So, yeah, that's Jermaine. Yeah.
What's up, dog? That's a great question. So, you know, I mean, I'm prepared for this. I'm a librarian. So the main things about authors, you just got to give credit to the author. Right. So, like, in the description, when I upload the video, I'm like, I Love Sharks by Bob Sheck. And then what I do is put an Amazon link to their book. So
nice.
It drives traffic to them as well. Because it works hand in hand. I'm using their content for my content. So why not drive, you know, people to purchase their books? That's why I do this for the local Black authors and stuff like that. To put their links so people can purchase their book.
To get us buying Black books. Matter of fact, I think in my my library, I have some children's books, and I will definitely have them reach out to you.
For sure, for sure.
I have some that I haven't. Thank you for bringing your love of reading to kids. Aw, that's so cool. And then I have some tutors. I have some tutors that follow me as well. So, you know, you can always get together with them as well, and you guys could kind of bounce ideas off of each other and help each other. And
I'm always down for the collaboration.
Hell yeah!
Always.
I know two off the top of my head, two tutors that follow me. So yeah, we'll definitely have to get you guys in touch with one another. I'll make sure I'll get your information to them and vice versa.
I thought about something when you asked about challenges. I would tell you something, and maybe you could relate to this, as far as trusting people that are trying to get involved. Because I get so many people that have literally tried to offer me a contract, ain't promoted me, ain't did nothing, but they trying to jump on it early, so you know what I'm saying, before it blow up. Someone said, what's the next move? The next move is continue to put out content, because there's always millions and thousands of people that have not seen my old episodes or my new episodes. So it just continue to put out content, because YouTube is tricky. You got to continually put out content to stay in the algorithm. And I'm doing Facebook.
I don't even mess with my YouTube channel. I mean, it's sitting there. I upload videos every now and again, but I just don't. I mean, and I need to, but I'm worried about other stuff. I get to it when I get to it. But let me tell you this. Yes Bundles said, I need your books in my Yes Bundle packages. Okay, so he doesn't have a book. You don't have a book yet, right?
Not yet.
But let me tell you what y'all could do. You can make CDs and he can put them in his Yes Bundles, because you don't have a book yet. So you could make CDs, mail him the CDs, and they could still go in his Yes Bundle, because his Yes Bundle is the backpack and all the school supplies. And everything is broken down by age group, elementary, middle, all the way up to high school. So technically, as a thought, it's totally up to you. But technically, you can get with him, find out the way his book bags are broken down by age. And then what you do is you find Black authors, the Black books, in that age group, and then make CDs or USB. Thanks, Jermaine. I'm not we don't do CDs anymore. Jermaine, I hate you so much. But okay, so USB. So then what you do is find out what his age bracket is, and I can't remember how he has it broken down.
We're gonna get up.
You read books in that middle school age bracket, but then you go and find the authors that are geared towards the middle school students, the Black authors. Then you go find the authors that are geared to the high school students.
Yes.
And then you make videos, you put it on that USB, and he puts it in his backpacks. And damn, you're getting out there yet again. He said he does K through 12.
Hey,
so
I got you.
You just, however
we'll talk. That's my guy.
Break your stuff down. That's an amazing idea right there. And it gets you even more exposure. And he can also add, with the USB, he can also add your business card, that thing that you keep showing. That's like a little 4x6, right? You can put that in there. And he said he even does college.
Hey, man, look, we can do that.
Man.
It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids.
It is all about them dang kids. Jermaine said, you see, hold on, I can't be reading all this stuff when it moves on me. You see Miss Sandra? Wait a minute, hold on. Has her curls down today. So the thinking cap is in high gear. There she goes with a fantastic idea. Look, I'm just trying to help y'all get paid, man.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Like,
yeah, I'm all about networking and all that good stuff. And, even Jermaine, his son watches you. And even like the ladies, the tutors, you can shoot them USB keys as well. And they can be giving those to their students as well.
Oh, man, I'm about to get the cooking.
Yeah, because I'm about to send you the 2 tutors that I know for sure.
Okay.
Matter of fact, fuck it. I'll throw up a post at 10 o'clock because I have a live right after you. So at 10 o'clock, I will throw up a post and ask for all Black librarians, all Black authors, all Black teachers, all Black tutors, and they'll tag everybody, and as they tag people, there's your contact list.
Oh.
And you can just start hitting people's DMs from there.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna run with it. Like, the one thing about me is I believe, and look, I'm gonna make it happen. Like, I don't
I
play
know.
no games.
That's what I
Like,
told you.
hey, look, I'm gonna make it happen. Like, that's why,
Yeah.
like, it's so funny. I've even had people be like, I think you're promoting too much. I say, if I ain't
No,
promoting,
you can't
who
never
gonna
promote too
promote?
much.
And I'm like, look, I mean, look, either you get it now or you get it later. That's what I tell people. Because you're going to get it either way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we just trying to put this positivity out there for the kids. I mean,
Yeah.
like what we trying to do is really, it's so much negativity going on with the black man right now that we need more positivity. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Honestly, it's bigger than me. It's all about the little ones. You know what I'm saying? So influencing them to become a next Mr. Billy or next Jermaine or anybody like that, because you know, if I impact 1 or 2 kids, my job is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nephew is the voice at the beginning of my show, the end of my show. He goes crazy watching my show, but he like, my Uncle AJ, when we gonna do a show together? So it's like, you want to motivate and inspire them, because being a storyteller is having an imagination. And being a business person, you got to dream. You got to have an imagination to dream and bring things to fruition. So
I'm listening. I'm listening, but I just thought of something too, but I'm listening. So, okay, the other day when we were in, I think me, you, and Morgan might have ended up in a room together. Do you remember Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her about it. You remember that?
Yeah, she reached out to me.
Did she reach out to you? Oh, that's good, because she reached out to me too. So her and I about to work on some stuff as well. But listen, you and her could do, oh my gosh, you and her could do some stuff with history. Yes. Because she is a major history buff. And that's what she does, you know, when she goes around and she tours all over the world. So I'm pretty sure she can give you specific history stuff for you to do, to also tell the kids about some of the history that you know they're not going to learn in school, because it's our history. And they only learn about Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, you know, that kind of crap. So, and I'm going to put this bug in her ear too. I'm going to put this bug in her ear as well, because she could give you some content maybe that she works on in her show, and you make a little kids show about it, and then you're also educating them about history, and you're getting them while they're young. Yes. Hey, and when someone asks what's next, the thing about this field and this lane is endless opportunities. Absolutely. Endless. Once again, like I say, other demographics, they've been hip on this. Oh yeah, they've been doing it for years. Yeah, we just late to the party, but guess what? We ain't never too late. No, never. And we always show up and show out. Oh, we don't show out? Oh man, look, that's why I said we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. They're gonna get it. Yeah. Why not create your own online classroom made for today's learning? That's a possibility. Once again, we're such in the infant stages. I've only been doing this a year and a half and progressed as much. I've been on Ricky Smiley morning shows, all that, multiple times. So like, I have to put things in perspective. You know how this is as a business person. Sometimes you're like, man, why isn't it progressing like I need it to be? Then you got to tell yourself, I've done a lot in 2 years. That's right. It's all about keep pushing. Yourself on the back, because you've been busy, young man. You've been busy. Yeah, no, we're just trying to make history, and like I feel like creating this lane is going to inspire other people to create content like this too. You know, so it's needed. It's needed, man. Like and like if you don't, and I just tell anybody, all my people that got businesses pursuing your dreams, please believe. Because look, I'm my biggest fan, and guess what? I'm dreaming, and this is not no cliche. I'm dreaming about this. I wake up in the morning driving to work, man. It's like an energy. It's almost like I got the Holy Ghost or something, like, you know, because I believe I got that passion that I know I'm gonna make history. I know I'm gonna impact these kids. I'm already impacting the kids, and you know, I mean, I love going through the process.
because I'm thinking I'm appreciating it more. I'm putting my money into this. I'm putting my time. And guess what? I'm still telling myself, AJ, Bill, you ain't doing enough. You got to push yourself, and we're going to make it happen. Like, we're going to make it happen.
Absolutely, yeah. And I was thinking, because you're coming down for the expo, and if you're going to come down like a couple of days early, like Chris is, I mean, we could set something up at maybe one or two of the local libraries where the people can bring the kids in. And well, if you can get here while when does school let out?
They get out before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so Thanksgiving is on that Thursday. Are they still going to school Monday, Tuesday?
They go back. I think they go back afterwards. Yeah, they should be back in school. They should be.
Because Thanksgiving is that Thursday. So before Thanksgiving, that Monday and Tuesday, are they still in school?
It depends. I know, like, my library is connected to a middle school. We got the elementary schools. A lot of parents pull them kids out early. You know.
Well, we need to find out. We need to find out because I'm gonna have to find out. Because if those kids are still in school Monday and Tuesday, and if you're able to come down, we might be able to get you in some local schools. Look. You know, get you in a local school, maybe Monday, and a local school Tuesday, and they might get out maybe Wednesday for that. I think they might get out a half a day on Wednesday or whatever, but we might be able to get you in local schools. Actually, the schools would be better than the library because the kids are already in the school.
Facts.
So Facts. I will make some, I have a tutor here in Chesterfield. She lives down the road from me, and she'll know, you know, the whole schedule for that. And maybe we can get you in some schools while you're here.
Hey,
I mean,
man,
that would be fucking
that's
insane.
the plan. Like, when any place I touch down, they gonna get this work. They gonna get it.
That would be awesome. So,
this is exciting.
That would be that'd be really, really cool. And I have a friend down here that owns an internet radio station. And so, you know, maybe you can get on there as well. You know, I'll bat my eyeballs.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Put your work in. Hey. Put your work in.
Start batting my eyes now. But no, there is I mean, I got some folks that I know down here that I can definitely put you in touch with. I mean, I got a realtor down here, and he's a football coach, and they got a whole team of kids. You know, maybe, you know, he'd be willing to, hey, let's get together and you get all your football players together, and majority of them are black. So, because they're kind of an organization that's kind of in the hood. So most of them, that station is dope as hell. 101 the Fan.
What's up, G?
But no, you need to get in touch with them as well, because he's doing a special deal for Black Connections family.
Really?
And it runs out, what's today's date? Today's the 12th. It runs out on the 14th. I sent out an email to everybody, but, you know, our community doesn't really jump on opportunities that they should. And this man is doing an amazing thing for our community. He owns an internet radio station. They have been in business for 8 years. And he normally charges $350 a month.
Oh, you was telling me. I wrote that down.
Yeah, well, you need to get in touch with him. But they normally do it for $350 a month, but he's willing to do it $100 a month for Black Connections family. This is your business. He's going to do the commercial and everything. It's a 30-second commercial. He is going to do the commercial for you, him and his crew. It's 30 seconds. It's ran 7 days a week. Listen to me, Linda, listen. Ran 7 days a week, 5 times a day. That's 140 streams a month for $100.
I know, I got to do that.
If you email him and get in touch with him before the 14th, you will be grandfathered in, but you got to tell him you're with Black Connections, because if you don't say you're with Black Connections, he going to give you that work. It's $350 a month, but if you say Black Connections is $100 a month, and I mean, you can't beat it. Now it's 3-month intervals, you know, that they do their contracts, but Chris did it, and then Chris is sitting here telling you, y'all better jump on it. I did. Chris's business gonna be all over the radio.
iHeartRadio wanted me to pay $1,200 a month.
I be damn. No, because our iHeartRadio, is it Black owned? No, but see, this gentleman, he's one of us. He's Black owned.
I love it.
So
I love it.
That's what y'all need to do. I'm telling you, y'all need to, any business out there, you know, that has the little, I know right now a lot of people not working, but anybody who has the money to do that, y'all better jump on that. Well, unless you're rich, you can beat it. Hey, Chris Allen. But yeah, so anybody out there that has a business, go ahead and, you know, get in touch with them. It's 101. Let me get his information, because you can't beat that at all. And that's who I was talking about, you doing.
Yes.
The deadline. The deadline is the 14th, because I announced this over a month ago. I sent out emails to everybody in my email list. You know, won't nobody paying me. Won't nobody paying me no mind. Look, I reached out to Virginia Tech, and I was like, hey, so anybody signed up? And originally he had told me no. So when he told me no, I put my foot in Chris's ass. And I was like, excuse me, Mr. Accountant Man. I just heard through the grapevine. And he was like, I'm on it. And he signed up right then and there. What I'm trying to do is get their email address. And they have the Berry Farmer Morning Show that they do. And that's what I was thinking about, finding out how long you're going to be in town. And, you know, you might be able to get on there as well while you're in town to talk about it. I'm gonna have to bat my eyes at a lot of folks to try to make some stuff happen. But the people I'm talking about are all really good people, and I can't find the email address. Chris, you still got the email address? Sorry.
Hey, Chris, text me.
I'm signing up tonight.
Hey,
Good.
text me the information, Chris, so I can be on there ASAP.
And the station rocks out too. Had my neck hurting today.
Neck hurting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, text me that, bro. Text me that. Yeah, I need that.
Yes. I am.
One thing about me, opportunities, I'm jumping at them, because you never know. You never know. And
exactly.
And look how we're talking about. You're in VA. The demographic with this thing is endless opportunity as far as getting the word out about this content. Yeah. That spread that, like, this, our community needs to see this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not even like talking about myself, but just the content, the message. It's a message within it. You know what I'm saying? A positive Black man that is just, you know what I'm saying, that went back to school. You know, my story, I didn't go straight to school. I flunked out. I went back to school at 25. Yeah. Got my bachelor's at 29. Got my master's at 31. Never in a million years did I think I'd be a librarian. And it's been my life purpose now to get back to the kids. You know, like I tell people, everybody just calm down. You know,
Nisha's in here. She is on TV in Jamaica. She's a news anchor. She is beautiful. I share her on my page sometimes. Her and I are going to get together and do a live. And she is a phenomenal dancer, and so is her daughter.
Wow.
They're just amazing to watch. So yes, she said yes.
What's going on?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to do her interview. She's absolutely amazing. But for anybody that wants to do the that wants to get in touch with 101. See, I thought their email would be right here, but I have to like plug in all this dang information to get it. So it's not right here. I thought I'd be able to just, but you know, Chris is doing nothing over there. He could get the email and plug it in right quick. Now, for anybody who wants to get in touch with you, what are all the different ways they can get in touch with you? I got your Instagram down here at the bottom, so everybody make sure you click at the bottom and follow
to 3 King Vision on YouTube. We need it. Contact information. If you don't know, if you just joined the live, I am Billy Allen, the creator of 3 King Visions. My email information is 3kingvisions@gmail.com. We're on Facebook as well. You can go to 3 King Visions. Follow me on Instagram at 3 King Visions. And also subscribe to the best new kids show on YouTube. You feel me?
Yes, everybody please subscribe, because I get that from a lot of my followers that have YouTube channels. That is their biggest problem is getting people to subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, so that's their biggest thing. Oh my God, I got to put you in touch with Melanin Maid Show. Those are my babies. I did an interview with them. Oh my gosh, when I tell you it was raw, it was raw. I did not bite my tongue on that episode, but they promote Black-owned businesses as well. The YouTube, his YouTube channel is, not the YouTube, but his IG channel.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. If you click on his thing at the bottom and follow him on IG, you'll be able to get to Instagram through his IG.
Yeah,
because
type in Storytime Adventures for Mr. Billy.
It's in your bio, right? Let me see. I'm trying to get there. Yeah. So everybody click his IG handle down here at the bottom. And then as soon as you go to his IG page, his YouTube channel is in his bio. And for any of you that are in Virginia, he's going to be at the expo. So you guys will get to meet him at the expo. Make sure you bring your kids to the expo so they can meet him and take pictures with him and all that good stuff. So, look, we got about, there's the email address for anybody that wants to reach out to the fam. Make sure you put in the email that you are from Black Connections. You will not get the discount if you don't mention Black Connections.
Bless King.
But reach out to them, subscribe. Yes, cha-ching. When is the expo? The expo is November 27th in Richmond, Virginia from 9 to 3. Anybody who wants to be a vendor, you're more than welcome to click the link in my bio and sign up. And we have enough room for 100 Black-owned businesses, and we're at 56. So,
man, let's get it. Hey, we in the building.
I'm really excited, yes. And we have a lot of people coming from out of town, you guys. I mean, I have got 12 different states coming to the expo. I'm super, super excited. I got one of my sponsors is in this live right now. TRG Accounting is one of the sponsors, and he's coming from South Carolina, Chris. And Mr. Billy here is coming from Miami, Florida.
We in the building.
You guys, y'all need to get on board. Now, if I could get Miss Jamaica, hint, 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 her and her daughter to come from Jamaica, that would be amazing. Woo! No pressure, though, no pressure. And Chris Allen will be in the building with his boring. Chris Allen will be in the building with his books. He's an author, and yes, bundle. Fingers crossed, they'll be coming from Long Island, New York. So I'm super stoked. Layla Butter, I don't know if she's still in here, but she's coming from Las Vegas. I mean, you guys, this shit's about to be lit.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
every time I think about it, Billy, I just really, you know, I mean, I just want to start tearing up every time I think about it because I thought my first expo was amazing and it was amazing, you know, and you always want to do better the second
Yes.
time around. But the people that I have, you know, wanting to come out to this and wanting to support Black connections and wanting to get their business out
Yes.
there is just absolutely amazing. And the fact that anybody wants to come from another state to
Yes.
come and support this, man, you just don't know. I'm going to be crying all day. They're going to be happy tears just like the first one. But I think it's amazing to get all of these businesses together because
Appreciate it, G.
everybody's in so many different locations. And everybody is going to be able to get everybody's business cards and everybody's going to be able to talk to everybody. And some people are even coming in several days early so we can hang out and network.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't have that first go around. We didn't have people, a lot of people just came in that morning or either they came in late the night before. But there was nobody got together, you know, nobody really wanted to get together before. A lot of people were from here in Richmond, but even the out of state people, they came in like the
It's gonna be a
morning.
movie.
So I'm super stoked, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. And then the fact, I mean, Chris is coming in, you know, the beginning of the week, staying through the weekend. So I mean, there's gonna be networking going on, even when we're
Yes.
not at the expo, you know. And then we have a Jess is a chef that lives 2 hours away. And she's like, y'all, I want to come to the Airbnb and cook, you know, and I'm just like, you know, all these people want to come to this expo. And it's just absolutely amazing because this is why I started what I started. For us to all come together, businesses supporting each other, recycling that Black dollar. And it's going to be amazing to have 100 businesses under the same roof at the same time networking for 6 hours. I mean, it doesn't get any fucking better than that, man.
No, no, I want to thank you. No, we gotta thank you for believing in people like me. Some of the stuff you're done, like you didn't have to do all this. So like I'm always grateful for people that see the vision, no pun intended, as far as believing in future entrepreneurs. I mean, that's how you build empires. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put your people on and you make those connections. Like you always stress networking. I mean, this is how you become a mogul. This is how you become, you impact the real community, us. You know what I'm saying? We need to see this. We need to see us working together all the time. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see us coming together when a tragedy happens or somebody gets murdered.
Or funerals, you know, we have to come together every day, not just, you know, when a baby's born or the cookout or the funeral.
Yes.
We got to come together all the time, all the time. And that's what, you know, the mission of Black Connections is for us every day. For me on this wall every day, putting up businesses every single day. Let me tell you, a couple of weeks ago when this COVID stuff started, I had at one point 56 posts in one day that I had to put up. Let me tell you, girl was struggling. The girl was struggling. You know, I was just like, holy shit, these $5 posts are killing my ass. But I made it work, you know, because one, that's what Black folks do. We make shit happen.
Oh, we're gonna make it work.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It might be 1 o'clock in the morning and I might have one eye open, but damn it, these posts are gonna get out. But that's why I like working with the businesses that believe in why I do what I do. Because if you can be a Black-owned business, but not understand why I do what I do.
Yep.
And you can be a Black-owned business and tell me, don't put your logo on my thing, or don't do this, or don't do that, because I don't want Black anything on it. I mean, it happens every day. Oh, man, we got to go. My timer's up here. Look, I love you guys. Billy, I'm going to DM you at 10 o'clock with a shitload of information.
All right.
So, thank you guys for hanging out. Everybody click the link in the bio.
Subscribe to 3 King Vision
on YouTube.
Hey, it's all about the kids, y'all.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Good night.